What's up, people? I pretty sure I reviewed Nichijou before, but I didn't do a really good job about it. So here's a rerun review. Nichijou, like I said, is extremely random that can rival Pounding Pony Dash and almost Puli Cooly, but in Nichijou you can actually make sense of what's happening, at least if you can understand what's happening at all. It's just involves a school life thing, much similar to the setting of Lucky Star, but in a different location and different characters as well. But it's just completely bizarre and hilarious, and you just enjoy watching it. Yeah, that's all I can say. I reread Nichijou mainly because it's hilarious and bizarre and everything. And who can blame me? I'm gonna start with my character review. I kind of forgot who most of the characters are. That's why I have a wiki to help me here. And my computer is right over there. Anyways, let's start with Aoi Yuko. Yuko, the really energetic, spastic idiot. She's basically practically the main character of the group of three, who basically is practically the Tsukomi character. Occasionally the Tsukomi character, or it's either Mio, but she's basically the Tsukomi character when it comes to Mai and everything. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm just remembering how funny they were. Yuko is actually the most normal out of all of them. One of the most normal people. Despite being so spastic, energetic, and complete idiots, she's really normal when it comes to the group of four she's in. Well, let's talk about Mio. Well, Mio, she's the supposed intelligent girl. I remember one of her tests, one of her things, she got a 67 to be exact. She is the one with the pigtails and the wooden cubes. And before I get to Mio, I had to question the pigtails and the wooden cubes because of these three little skits that involve the Sky People. Well, I say Sky People because they're a bunch of people in a blimp with a princess and a monarch king. And something about cubes give you supernatural powers is just befuddles me. Well, I can just say that I might as well stop there because I don't mind that. It's just completely weird. Back to Mio, anyways. Mio supposedly has a crush on Sasahara, and she basically presents that normal school girl that has a crush on someone who doesn't really say anything, just has a group of friends, and draws a manga of the crush in yaoi terms. Why do you think I say Yuko is the most normal out of them? Mio is just like, what? That's what I say. Now back to Mai. Well, you just excuse me for that. Mai is the epitome of a troll. Honest to God, you do not know what she's gonna do. Basically, the only thing that kind of makes sense to you is that she carves these strange wooden carvings. That's the only thing that you get from her. But she does like so many things that basically makes Yuko scared. Even Nano as well. I have no idea what Mai does. She basically does all of this crap. She's capable to do all of this crap and mess with our heads. Oh my god, I'm still like confused about Mai. honest to God, Maya is my second favorite character. Who's my favorite character? I'm gonna get to her now. And that's Nano Shinonome. Nano is a humanoid robot with a screw in her back, which signifies that she is a robot. And she is just adorable. Yes, I am one of those moe type people, like I always say. Right? Well, Nano is one of my favorite characters. It's funny how the professor just does all these weird robotic things to Nano, and she always has to like pull a retort every time she does that. Now Nano is that kind of somewhat stereotypical robot that just wants to live an ordinary life because she's practically all human-like and has robotic features, which is kind of strange despite what the professor is. And besides, Nano just wants to be a normal schoolgirl who just wants to be in school and have a group of friends. Halfway in the anime, that actually happens, and she meets with Yuko, Mio, and Mai. The three that you shouldn't make friends with. Well, considering who Nano is, I think she does fit in that group. All in all, I love Nano the most. Then it's Mai, and then Hakase, or the Professor, which I will get into now. Professor is an 8-year-old genius. 8-year-old genius. Rebecca Miyamoto, anyone? Considering that her and Becky practically resemble the same thing, except the professor actually just stays at home and is such a child. Acts like an actual 8-year-old, and so she can actually make Nano. And make a talking freaking cat, for Christ's sakes. Like, how does she do that? She gets a stray cat, name of Sakamoto, gets a scarf that actually translates human language, in which Sakamoto-san actually just scolds him, I guess. Apparently, in cat years, let's go to Sakamoto. Apparently, in cat years, he's 20 years old. He's basically the senpai, the elder of the house, but basically completely abused by Hakase. And to be honest, the thing about Sakamoto is that, like, if you remember how Sakamoto got away, is that Sakamoto basically got out of a cage. Yeah. I got basically the main character. Let's go with the teachers of the group of the anime. Sakurai Sensei, an adorable teacher, really shy, flustered and frightened. Who tries to become a teacher, who tries to be an enforcing teacher, but just fails at it. Takasaki Sensei, the male teacher who actually really likes Sakurai, is just too shy to admit it. He tries to become a man and just fails at it whenever it comes to Sakurai Sensei. The principals, they're just principals. You just see the rivalry between the Vice and the real one. And then we have Nakamura Sensei, the crazy scientist teacher that that just wants Nano for research. Well, introduced halfway when Nano actually goes to school. Now the other students, who's basically the other cast. We have Sasahara, the guy that Mio actually has a crush on and draws yaoi of him. He is a rich, flamboyant high school guy who is an aristocrat. Okay, I'm actually reading this off Wiki for some points, so don't judge me. Well, technically speaking, that's actually what he is. And he's just so... He reminds me of Yuan Shao, who actually has decent nobility. well, technically he's just a rich and noble who tries to be funny. Well, he actually does kendo at least. Well, I'm actually kind of a little confused that he's a very rich boy who goes to a normal school and does normal kendo. And we have Misato Tachibana, the red-haired Tsukomi tsundere. Oh, we have those. All school life has those. Well, not that I hate Tsukomi tsundere, I freaking love them to death. Well, freaking Kagami, for Christ's sake, she's like my number one girl right there. She's like my number one girl right there. I just have to repeat that. Misato is basically the person that has to keep an eye on Sasahara, and the way she reacts as Tsukomi is that, well, if you see her action, you get what I'm saying. But if you don't, I might as well see this. She freaking shoots you with rockets and guns and freaking anything else that basically hurts, and yet Sasahara survives. Excuse me for the voice cracking. He freaking survives that crap. And then later we find out that Misato actually has feelings. She's a tsundere, just can't admit it. You just see her face go completely red, and yeah, she just blows you up. Let's go with the afro, the mohawk man, Nakanojo. Well, all you have to know is that he's just a mohawk guy who just can't get his hair down, surprisingly. And it's basically, his hair only grows from where the mohawk is. And another thing, he tries to become a scientist, so he doesn't believe in the supernatural. He does like all this weird crap just to prove that the supernatural doesn't exist. Doesn't really work out. Then we have the girl with the ribbon, Haruna Anaka, who the hey girl. Yeah, that. All I know is that's just her trademark. Daiku, the other rich guy, who is the president of the Go Soccer Club, and basically he's the guy, like Sasahara, he's just doing school things and made a club of his own. I'm starting to suspect that this school is actually pretty rich. Strange and rich. The others, Sekiguchi, the quiet girl, who I suspect actually has feelings for Daiku towards the end. And then we have Sakurai Sensei's younger brother, Makoto Sakurai, who is actually a skilled Go Soccer Club. And yeah, surprisingly, yes. There's a guy with a big afro, don't really have to say anything about that. Masato's friends, Webashi and Fet-chan, you don't really have to say anything about that. And then we have Masato's younger sister, Mihoshi, who basically is the younger sister, a kendo student, and respects Naganohara. Well, Mio's older sister, who is extremely skilled at kendo, I will get to her later, and who kind of teases her sister about Sasahara and everything. So obvious. And now the final character, we have Yoshino Naganohara. God damn, that actually is pretty kind of a mouthful to say. Naganohara, who is Mio's older sister, who basically pulls pranks on Mio. Kind of like Mai and Yuko. It's really hilarious how these trolls do everything. And she's extremely talented in kendo, who practically barely participates. She's just naturally good at it. I haven't gotten. Oh, that's all. That's my character review. I haven't gotten into the manga, but I've watched the anime at least twice, and this time as an intelligent reviewer. Well, not necessarily intelligent. I'm freaking moe to the max. I got into the reviews, and hey, my YouTube videos are able to last 15 minutes, and now I'm hitting the 15-minute mark. Well, I wouldn't be able to Oh, it's not much of a surprising announcement. So I have freaking Monica Magica, my 20-minute review on my videos. That's actually quite an accomplishment, I would say. All in all, I love Nichijou. If I was able to find the DVDs of it, I would definitely buy it. I want to show my friends this, just how absurd it is. Like, if people haven't seen Lucky Star, I'll let them watch Nichijou first to get them into the Moe fan base and everything. Then I'll give them more Moe, and then I would give them Lucky Star. Well, first, then actually I had to show them Haruki, then Nichijou, then Lucky Star, because all Lucky Star jokes involve Haruki. Most of them, at least. Well, yeah. That's all I gotta say. Anything. If you haven't watched Nichijou, I recommend you do. If you're into those random school life things, like Lucky Star, if you're into random stuff like Fooly Cooly and Potty Potty Dash, this is an actual anime you should watch. If you want to watch something new, Nichijou is it. And thanks for watching my thing. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoy it, and if you like it, subscribe. Like it, subscribe, yada yada yada. Alright. Thanks for watching this video. Hope on. Okay, I can't find out this. Please enjoy the rest.